Yo, JPU, Jamaica Politics Uncovered. This one for the Queen of Truth, Natalie. Natalie, you are one of the best. No test, JPU channel, pass the truth quest. Them are right facts, you tear down the wall. Bringing info to the people, big up for all. From Parliament floor to country lane, JPU show the game. No stain. We love you, Natalie.
Hello, JPU family. Welcome to another episode of Jamaica Politics Uncovered. If you're joining this channel for the first time, guys, welcome. Returning subscribers, welcome back. Moderator, welcome back. Thank you for your patience. If there's any issues with the audio, guys, just say it in the chat and I will correct it immediately. So just give me a yes in the chat to let me know the audio is good and then we can get started. It is Friday night. You could have been any place else, but you decided to hang out right here with us at Jamaica Politics Uncovered. I thank you. So the audio is good. Everybody's saying the audio is good. Thank you, moderator, wife style. Some of the names in the chat are new. Welcome to the channel. Rock and come in. We're nice over here, We're nice people over here. Well, at least that's what I've been told is that the people over JP are some nice people. When new people come, them say them feel welcome and they make friends and things are good. So big up on yourself, guys, and thank you again. Anyway, breaking news, breaking news. The PNP workers are in desperate need of phone credit to quote fight for Jamaica. I'm gonna talk a little bit about that. I'm gonna talk about Delano civil rights. Something happened today with Delano civil rights. I may I tell you, say me have to laugh, but you guys will laugh about it too, but it goes a little deeper than what's on the surface. Talk a little bit about that. Also, we have to talk about carrying them down at South Manchester. I was live for about 15 minutes today, reminding you guys to check out a video that I uploaded where the opposition said that if he should form the next government, he's not going to continue anything that Holness led administration is doing, which I think was a very important thing to hear. I've received some communication from people who heard the video and they said, wow, I'm shocked, or I shared the video, or, I thank you for doing that. So it's getting some good feedback. If you haven't seen it, I encourage you to check it out. Also, there was one more thing. I still remember it, but let me show you what I go on, First of all, we are 19 days away from a general election. 19 days away, guys. Just a little over 2 weeks. And at this critical juncture in the politics, we are seeing Damian Crawford's sister. It's her page where I saw this plea for phone credit for the PNP workers them. Senator Crawford's sister, Georgia Crawford. So I went and commented on the page. This is what was posted. This is what was posted right here. Comrades near and far sponsor a PNP worker an unlimited phone plan. Well, on, I want to read the rest of that comment there. Anyway, you can see where it says to sponsor PNP worker and help fight for Jamaica. And this is what the local video say right here. So guys, me sorry, so me never screenshot the whole of the sentence here where Georgia Crawford wrote. It says, comrades near and far, sponsor our PMP work on unlimited call plan. We have hundreds of workers walking daily, doing their canvas, fighting for Jamaica by getting out the votes. Sponsor them a call plan and do your part to, quote, fight the Labourites and set Jamaica free. That's her statement. And then of course you saw the little video thing. So me see it now on Facebook and go comment on it and say, but wait, what kind of disgrace arms house this? Oh no, how to beg credit. And Mark Golding say him have $10 million put on for the workers them. Georgia Crawford Black, me love. Georgia Crawford Black, me I'm still eat my dinner this evening. Georgia didn't want to be confronted by that. I don't know her. I mean, once in a while I would, leave a comment on something she posts, but we've never had a conversation, so I don't know Georgia from nowhere. But that one they bun her, so she had to block me. And it was a legitimate question. I don't feel bad for saying it. It's a legitimate question. These people promise the workers them 10 million. Well, first it was Bunting who promised 20 million. And when he didn't get the leadership of the party, he withdrew his money. Mark Golding withdrew it. Mark Golding was the chairman for the Rise United movement campaign. So he withdrew it. So now, having gotten the leadership by fraud, and I say that without apology, Mark Golding decided that, okay, we're going to give you the 10 million. But you can't say you have $10 million put on for party workers and the people in my begging. Look here, I understand that some people might not have it like that as individuals, because I've seen people, ask for credit and things like that. And to be very honest with you, when I was a member of the PNP, there were times when I gave people credit during election. But this time around is different. This time around, you have a man who say him have $10 million put down. Me would have given no comrade no credit now with Mark Golding say him have $10 million put down for the people them. Me wouldn't do that. Him feet would have to be put to the fire because that is a scam. You can't have a big major political party with a man with date and them say the party need man with money and him come and say him done making money. Beat him chest say him done making money. And we know for true, hundreds of billions of dollars, and you are gonna have the poor, tired, unemployed, comrade them out there. We are canvas and work. You have them on social media a big credit. How much for the credit? $3,000 and $4,000. I don't know, can't give people them some credit. That not look good. Not look good at all. Him supposed to have more money than Peter Phillips that was there, and so forth. But I wouldn't surprise if I don't know what happened to the $10 million, but Karen them show about in little campaign office in a little cubby hole right there up on the building down at South Manchester. Them are not people with money though. Cause you can't have money and have this of a campaign office. No man, no talk to me. Big credit in an election campaign, but it not look good, really and truly. Georgia, you could have blocked me 58 more time, my love. It not look good. It does not look good for you come out here begging credit. Yet nobody now bash you for support the PNP. You're free to support who you want. But when you are going to come out here with some local style, a big credit and a talk about for fight the labor rights. You see, when you come out here, come sit on war for. And that you do, you know. You see the labor rights them out here talk about say them a fight the PNP and a big credit for fight PNP. You know war boat man. You know some set on people are set on war. And that is what you say. To fight the labor rights and set Jamaica free. Jamaica not in a bondage. A PNP in a bondage with gold in, you know, 'cause remember 99% of the party now want gold in. Jamaica not under no bondage at all. And if Jamaica is under bondage, our closest neighbor, Merca, would have called crowd power. They not call no crowd. Instead, you know what they're saying? Congratulations, Jamaica, on lowering your crime. Everybody else in the region, congratulations on lowering your crime. Jamaica's economy, how did you guys do it? It's a miracle story. The good things them. So on that taxi, set Jamaica free from what? Jamaica is in good standing. And if you don't believe me, let me show you. Jamaica is in very good standing right now.
You see me? Me gonna choose Jamaica. I love it. I love it. Straight. Yeah. Let's go. Standing. Choose Jamaica. I love it. Yes, all right. Love broken. Yeah, me have to make it plus away a switch.
Yes, everybody's choosing Jamaica, my girl. Everybody's choosing Jamaica. And when I know that, we see Karen Cross, I hang up um JLP flag on the building. We're bunting have the little cubby hole along at the bottom, and them a put orange sitting all over the building, like say a theme building. Right? So the bad girl them just go down there and hang up the JLP flag them because of justice and equal rights them a deal with. And what is to be must be. Bunting can't come there, come take them down. Nobody can trouble them. Cause when you're bad, you're bad. So what kind of fight? What kind of fight? Nobody no wanna fight. What your name? Nobody no wanna fight. The only thing we have go and go fight on the dog fight in a PNP. Leave the labor rights them alone. Them not look no fight we don't know. You see the people them have them nice, clean um rally where there up a half a tree and it turn out. But nobody now look no fight with no man. Go sit down, man. And go fight among yourselves. Because that alone, you hear Mark Golden say, after you no turn him in a leader, you can go back go fight. You go fight on a dog fight and leave the people them alone. Them now look no fight with no. You know a warmonger. You know fi stop it. Stop from promote fight and war and blood and fire in our country. Guys, you can tell me who sing that song there about blood and fire come. Me just out of curiosity. Who sing that song there? Cause that woman they sound like one. Me no really want disrespect her cause me no know her. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to reserve my statement because I don't know her. But where your name? You need to go on back in with them style, yeah. I'm going to try to get the thing on the screen. Well, I can't do it because I'm using my phone. But if you guys go on her page, you will see where it says to fight labor rights. I'm sitting there, rescue Jamaica or whatever they want to call it. No, talking about fighting. I hear that the Prime Minister last night went over to St. Catherine and them black road over there. Is it true? I got a phone call that it was aired on TV that the Prime Minister turned back and say a peace him want. Wanna tell me in the chat if something goes off it true. over St. Catherine. No, some goes off it true. Me have to just start the truth yes or no. Prime Minister, you disappoint me. You disappoint me. You as the Prime Minister of the country can go in a one constituency and people are a block road. A block up road and you not call police and you gotta turn back. Me soon up the phone line. Me soon up the phone line because I don't know where the hell can go so. I saw you want peace more than everybody else that you are gonna make the terrorists them let go in the country and the people them and you are gonna run from them. You don't know say this can escalate by you. It's what I'm to Andrew Holness, man. That's what the Prime Minister said on TVJ News. Lord Jesus. The man saying want peace and turn back. I have people over there, that were looking forward to seeing the Prime Minister. Call and tell me, So, I guess once I open the phone line, somebody from over there may call and say. But, yeah, for that segment here, Labourites, tell the comrades themselves, them a beg them credit and do not call on your name, but say them want to fight, Tell them. So now look no fight with them. What is this obsession with warring with people? Anyway, moving on. Delano see right. Him walk up to one woman door. Walk up to one woman door in the place where my try run. And the woman come at the door and come say something. I me laugh about it, but when me think about it, hear what? You see, after you hear this, I one thing me I gotta tell you me have to take my hats off to JLP voters again. Because one thing with them is going to hold you accountable. PNP voters them. You could have did it for 25 years. Nah, do nothing. And the people them will keep you there for the 25 years and live in a squalor and cuss your same way for the same non-performers who they didn't have them under bondage. You know what I talk about bondage? If bondage was a person, then we turn around and cuss you for the same people and we have them a live like dog. What make I make a play that video here first and come back. Here it goes.
I'll just drop it off right here.
It's not that.
Alright, just dropping off a document, okay?
No, man, it's not Delano. This at my gate. Delano, you're not getting my vote if my road. Yeah, you're not getting my vote if my road not fixed. If my
by the
road
way, you see we patch out up there, so the money finish. So we're going to finish out this side for you.
No, sir, me I forgot to post up that video. This is not Delano at my gate.
No.
This
is how we're going hard this year.
Huh?
This year we're going hard this year.
You try to make sure my road fix. That's all I have to say. Run and I drop in a pothole.
Don't worry, we're going to sort it out. There's an issue with the water in this area though on the road. Apparently it's an engineering challenge, yeah. So that's something they have to work through. Anyway, everything good though, Pat?
Yes, everything is good, darling.
I'm sure I'll see you exercise in the morning.
Alright, have a good one.
There's something in the mailbox here.
Alright, no problem.
Yeah, so me not really know if the woman at JLP still, you know. Let me just correct that. The woman when name Pat, I don't know Pat from a hole in the wall. So Pat, me no want you can call JPU name and say anything. Me no know you. Me no know. But me I tell you the difference between PNP voters and other voters. You see if I was a PNP, then all people accountable. And that is a problem. And that is why you find say people like Bunting could have lose so badly. Dayton Campbell could have lose so badly. And what them do? Then go find themselves in our next PNP constituency or what they believe is a stronghold. And them go plant themselves in there so. Because them know say the PNP people, them the voters them no vote with sense. Them vote like some fool. You understand, guys? Yeah, them vote like some fool. So that's why them could have feel so comfortable because they know say them can perform bad over there so for 2 terms. And the PNP them will just take them up and give them a decent run again. Like what they did with Wickham McNeil. 25 years. Nothing to show. So Delano have to explain himself to the woman. Him go there knock on the woman door. I ring the woman doorbell, say him a leave brochure. And the woman confronted him and him have to explain himself. Me not see nothing wrong with that. So that's a good thing. That's how we want to see and hear our people them are deal with their representatives or the representatives to be. It's a very good thing. There was something else that I wanted to say. Let me just double check and make sure before I open up the phone line. So Karen them down South Manchester. Me see some people attack on social media. Some people probably them still like Karen, but they don't like what she a do, you know? And then come with a little criticism. Let me just say something to those people tonight. Uno forgot say data and them say they expel Karen from PNP. Yeah man, data and them say they expel her. So Karen can campaign for anybody she want campaign for, you know. She not obligated, she not have to support PNP, or she not have to go hide because of election time. No man. She's a free agent. She free. So she can go anywhere she want go and support anybody she want support. You remember go, the boy say me expel the woman, the big woman. When at the party from my piss in bed, pardon my language. Say me expel the woman for out of the party. So she can bust up any liberty upon them. As a matter of fact, today again, they were down there in South Manchester, right there. And Karen was helping to put up some billboards for the candidate, Mr. Ives. But before I open up the phone line, I want to remind you all of something. If you want to watch the video I put up yesterday with Karen them down there, I want to say, when we go through the comments, them and I look at everything, you guys had a wonderful time watching that whole drama saga play out down at South Manchester. And we laughed too. But remember, I talked to one over here one night, and in a closing statement, I said that the JLP has allowed themselves over the decades and over the years to be bullied by the PNP. Don't me talk that something there over here one night, yeah. When you talking at the chat, if you don't hear me say it. I spoke about it for about 5 minutes. And I said that the reason why the JLP do that, or maybe they feel one inferiority thing, where true PNP was in power for all those terms. And then now when the JLP finally get a chance to come in, Bruce Golding situation happen. And it's just been, it's just been one hiccup after another in terms of the JLP staying in power and governing. Right? Don't you hear me talk over here about the bullying? So when we see happen down at South Manchester, with how Bunting have one like a small, tiny campaign office downstairs. Him go up on the building, where Mr. Ives there, with Fame campaign office, Go up on the building, And not only him go up on the building, but him have him little minions them all around the building. Them have orange flags hanging. That's bullying to me. So Karen, them go down there now wanna hang a 1 and 2 JLP banners outside. I wanna see how the PNP them a behave. Like Mr. Ives not have no chat pan the building and him not supposed to put up nothing and them not supposed to put up nothing like a Bunting building. Wanna realize the bullying? Now this was said before we saw the ladies down in South Manchester. And as I was watching the video, I said, Jesus, Father, they know this me a talk about, man, the bullying. So if Karen and the resistance never go down, they go stand up to them. Mr. Ives couldn't go put up nothing green down. They only not realize it. Because them a bully. And them a bull buck. And I see Karen stand up to Goliath down there. The big tall man who was towering over Karen, talking about Karen Cross, Karen Cross. And Karen Depan, Bunting is a cheap whore. And she angle him. Because so they used to bully down people and bully down women. And Karen was not having it. And she stood her ground. And I'm sure that he felt like a piece of you know what. Trying to bully a woman. And he's trying to zip up her mouth from criticizing him God, in loser, Bunting. Let me tell you something, guys. You see what we are do out on social media? When I say we, me I talk about the warriors them out here. Whether it be JPU, Karen, 411, everybody who out here, Mr. Vegas who a do the right thing. I stand up for Jamaica. I support Jamaica. Una understand say it's a risky thing, right? Una understand say it's something that can cost you dearly. I've already experienced the character assassination attempt to smear me. I've already seen that. Them pay media house, Bunting pay media house for take me down. Bunting pay media house for take me down. And that what Bunting did was so wicked. That man in a PNP. Actually, we can't talk certain things out here, man. Can't talk certain things out here. But when people see how Bunting was going on, people came to my rescue. And people defend me. Even some of the Labourites them too. When them send little bit of blood, and all of them people, and that's why I see karma take them, little bit of blood, them go murder people, and help murder people and cover it up. Them 10 fingers soiled in blood. So I see them come to open this grace. This is what they're about. But karma depend them everywhere them go. See how one man from down at Eastern Westmoreland, every day the man get up a man cuss data. Every day. No shame. Boy, me I tell you no. But I'm just saying, what we do out here in speaking up for our country and being patriots it's not something simple. It's a risky thing. I know a lot of people wouldn't do it. When people come to JPU and give information or go to Karen or give information and them something there, because them afraid. But me not afraid. And even when time them car sitting got kangaroo court go sell lawsuit, we not afraid same way. We still a clock them and bust it same way. Because when them a come after people viciously, them not no mercy for person. So we not afraid of them neither. So when time when you see people out here doing the right thing and supporting our country, we not for support we. Cause no found do it. And that's okay. I know everybody make for do everything. We understand that fully. But nonetheless, you see the bullying that came down on the women. This big tall man up in a Karen face. Like him thinks the Karen was going to stop talking and stop telling him say bunting are evil. Him got the shock of him life. Him probably a say, but how where this a woman here come from? Me see a David and Goliath out there, you never see. Oh, everybody's talking about it. And that's why initially I said that Bunting know where Mado. When him left South Manchester and him when him left Central Manchester and him decided to go over South. Him go over South because him feel like say the people him over South are weak fence. But me come to realize say Mr. Ives not always there. Him is just a humble Manchester man. Him not gonna look no war and a confrontation with Bunting. And when Bunting come with the wickedness, him not gonna fight them, they fight them with Bunting. You think say Bunting could have go in at some people constituency about say him what? Down to road I wouldn't stay there. There are other reasons why he left too. Cause even PNP people don't want him over there. But I'm just saying, they're bullies. And it's about time somebody or some people stand up to them. And it's happening. And I'm loving it. And it's going great. So no matter the credit where them are beg and, talking about to fight labor rights, you know what? When you see them guys doing an argument with them, talk to the independent voters and make sure say, una get out the BS of the JLP. Well, let me just also say this real quick. Replay which video now? Pilgrim, which video you want me to replay? You have some labor rights. As the election are coming, you have some labor rights, you see? Remember me talk over here, say, me not hear one labor writer criticize the work of the government. I don't hear one. Remember we're over here every night. And we have phone line over here. Me not hear no labor writer say, them not approve of the work the government a do. But you have one and two labor rights where they maybe ask one personal favor. And I think I heard Karen spoke of this before. But I'm saying this because I received a few phone calls where a representative probably never do a personal favor for a labor right. And because of that, they must say they not support this and they not vote and they not do that. So true, you not get a little personal favor. You are going to sit there and risk putting these musclehead people into your government. Uno not right. Uno can't right. That no make no sense. Me nah say that if you go to your representatives and they can help you, that they shouldn't help you. I don't think that they should ignore you or not help you if they can. Me not like that. If you can't do something for somebody, tell them straight up say you cannot do it. But don't have people, you know, feeling some type of way for asking you. and them way there. But uno can't write in a phone head if uno gonna make sure one look a personal thing. Uno gonna come put one whole set of incompetent people in our government for 5 more years. Does that even make sense, guys? That no make sense to me. Guys, you see this video? Make sure someone go watch it. Mark Golden admitted that and in an interview with Dean Jackson Miller, and of course, Dean Jackson Miller is not bright enough, and I don't give a damn what I'm saying right now. Dean Jackson Miller is not bright enough to have said to Mark Golden, where just say, sir? Are you saying that if you form the next government, you are going to not carry out anything that the previous administration or prime minister was doing? Because that him say. So this was a warning to everybody. If there's one policy under this government that you like or you think is good for the country, don't expect the PNP, if they should form government, to carry out any continuity. They will not continue with any policy that is there. Mark Golden said it. The video is there. I just thought that 19 days before the election, that people should know that. And when you get this information, this vital information, be sure to share it with other people. And I did this little 15-minute live video today to talk a bit about that, to remind people that look here, them are people here don't believe in continuity. I mean, guys, think about it real quick. With our financial situation, for example, if the JLP and the PNP never did come to an understanding that in order to bring Jamaica to a place of economic stability, whether it's bringing down the debt, whether it's recovering from financial meltdown, fiscal responsibility, if the PNP and the JLP leaders before them are people here, never did smart and understand, say, whatever we come and see that is good for our economy, we better continue it. Then we wouldn't have lower debt right now. We wouldn't have so much money for spend on different projects. We wouldn't be seen as a miracle story financially and economically in our country. So continuity is a very important aspect of development. Now, when you're going to have a group of people, a cult, that make hate the central theme and part of who they are, don't expect them to understand the importance of continuity. Don't expect them to see the greater good or to do what is in the interest of the country. These people are going to do like some leaders we've seen come back for revenge, mash down this, tear down that. You see what they do the PNP? You see what they step up on the PNP constitution and put themselves there for 2 years and nobody can challenge them? Look here, 19 more days. I'm going to see if Jamaica people are idiot. The phone line is open now. This is the WhatsApp number. If you want to participate in the program, you're free to call now. WhatsApp.
Who do you trust to continue the crime reduction? Harris Chang or Peter Badmind Bunting? For love to Labour Party. Who do you trust with your agriculture and fisheries? Floyd Green or Satan Campbell? 5 love.
We have the momentum. We've been on the ground for months all over Jamaica. We have been speaking to the people about our plans. Apparently some people out there...
Hello, good night.
Good night, Miss Nels. How are you doing?
Good, welcome.
Yeah, man. Appreciate the video you dropped today.
Which one?
The one you did earlier, man, with Mr. Mark Golding's interview with Miss Day and Jackson Miller.
Oh, yeah.
Can better appreciate the present so they can make better preparation for the future.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, man.
Yes, and this leads me to what the PNP Scammerfesto that they came up with.
Mm-hmm.
You see, one of the things that as a lady, you would understand.
Hold on. First off, why do you call it a scamifesto? You read it?
Not necessarily, no, but based on what? Based on the commentary that have been on the reviews that are coming from it,
Mm-hmm.
and especially that press conference that the Jamaica Labour Party had yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
with the different ministers, addressing certain aspects of it.
Mm-hmm.
Then it goes to show that the PNP tend to talk. As a matter of fact, the risers they tend to talk in the reverse. Because you remember they were saying that they're not going to be releasing their manifesto so that the GLP would use it.
Yeah.
To steal their ideas.
Yeah.
So why is so much of the Jamaica Labour Party's achievements are part of their manifesto, and they are promising to do the same thing that the GLP is already doing.
Okay.
So on that basis, I call it is a scamifesto. All right. I was making a point, and I think I would want to use you as an illustration. You're a beautiful, intelligent, and articulate woman, and you know that you'll attract different kind of, especially males, who be attracted to you.
Oh, it is.
Some would come, and they would come from academical perspective, and there are others will come. But you notice there are some that will come and that they will promise you that they will give you, the stars, and if you care, they'll throw the moon also in there as bonus.
True.
But you find out that if you should give them a chance, when it comes time for them to give you the star and the moon as bonus, to tell her that they didn't get a chance to finish the spaceship because the parts were hard to get.
I lie at that, man.
Yeah, man. So my reason for using this analogy is to say, when somebody wants to deceive you, they will come, the things that they come with sometimes are so irresistible. In other words, too good to be true. But because you are so gullible, you just grab it up and run it and say, yes, he comes that he's going to give me all of this and all of that. So they consider the things that are being promised, if they are achievable by the person that is promising them. And if they are, and we are there going to get the resources to fund it. Because listen, there's nothing free in life,
True. Well, Mark Golding was asked by the journalist, and him say it's not a budget, it's a manifesto. I remember if you'd over here the other night, you'd hear me say that was a wrong move. Him should have given him man some figure or something. But he never answered the question. Yeah.
Yeah, I listen to you because sometimes I can't wait for you to start.
Mm-hmm.
To elaborate more on the point I'm making, because I know others are waiting.
Mm-hmm.
So let us just quick reflect history. In the 1970s, the PNP came to power under the leadership of the Right Honorable Michael Manley, coming out of a Jamaica Labour Party administration. And Jamaica at that time would have been the industrial capital of the Caribbean. Mr. Manley came and he made good promises, yes. But one thing you must understand, without a solid economy, none of those promises can come to fruition because they need to be financed. And we see what happened in the 1970s. In the 1980s, Edward Seaga came in, and for that 9 years of Jamaica Labour Party rule, we see that they rebuilt the economy. In the 2000s, the PNP took it back over. Mr. Manley took it back over for just a few short while and then handed it over to PJ. We saw what happened. They destroyed everything that was built in the 1980s. Up until 2007, the GLP came back and took it over. We started see a little bit alike. However, the damage was so great that a one-term Jamaica Labour Party government would not be able to do anything. Come 2011, you call the election, and Sister P became the Prime Minister. For that 5 years, 2016, and we saw all that happen. And then from 2016 to now, we see that the Jamaican economy is back on a track to to achieve and are achieving certain things.
Over successive governments.
Why would they want to destroy that now?
Well, boy, they're not going to tell you that they want to destroy it. I mean, if they should come in, you're just going to see a whole heap of foolishness happen because I cannot point to one person over the PNP right now where we can send me that trust with our finance ministry. A serious thing, you know.
And I agree with you on that because I keep hearing him talking about Mr. Bunting will become the Minister of National Security. No, Mr. Bunting, and this is my opinion, he will become the Deputy Prime Minister and the Minister of Finance.
Bunting,
there's no two ways about that.
Bunting no really want no security ministry. That is too hard of a job for him. We saw it brought him to tears. Him can't bother with that. That's too hard. Bunting like put on suit and tie and sit down like him cute. And them something them into. So he would have to use more brain power than anything with the finance. And you know, them can get for manipulate and make back their money.
You remember, and you have said this time and time again, and I hope the listeners and those who watch the thing on YouTube after the live will listen to you. Remember why they did not like Sister P, because Sister P would not allow them
Near the finance. Yes, that's true. That is true.
And so to just close on the point I'm making about the freeness, remember, the only way PNP will be able to sustain all of this freeness that they're planning on giving away, there has to be high taxation and go back into putting the country back into debt. So this GDP that we are now, the reduction in the GDP that we are enjoying, we can kiss that goodbye because we are going to go back into a high interest rate. And don't forget it because they are telling you that they're going to be putting tax, a little thing on the imported stuff. And it will be tax after tax after tax and new taxes. But I guess it's not really it's hard to say, but it is true that we Jamaican people, I think, we love to suffer. We don't like we love so we take pride in suffering.
All right. Well, thank you for your contribution to the platform today.
You're welcome, my child.
Yeah, have a good night. Hello, good night. Hello? Yes, good night. Welcome.
Hi, good night, Natalie. I want to say thank you for presenting all this information out there so we, the listeners, can be informed and educated.
Oh, you're welcome.
I wanted to bring up a point that I heard Mark Golding saying on a stage today. Like he was trying to bribe security officers by saying he's going to take away the taxes from overtime. So I'm saying that doesn't make any sense because already the tax threshold is $1.75 million. And even with overtime, security guards will not be making that kind of money annually. So they're going to still fall below the threshold. So what taxes is he going to be removing? So if people are not smart, they'll think, oh yeah, I'm going to have the taxes removed. Guess what? Even with overtime pay, you still do not reach the tax threshold. So you're still below.
Yes.
You're still not paying any taxes on that overtime, no matter what. So people, I think he's also, I think he's condescending and he believes that a lot of the Jamaican people, the ones he's pondering to,
are not that
educated. So they're not going to pick up on these things as he's making those remarks. And that's my fear, like for people who are not educated enough to read between the lines and say, but wait a minute, what is he saying? I'm already making below that threshold, even with overtime. So what taxes is he going to be removing? You know what I mean?
So valid comment.
Yeah, but I personally would say to the government of Jamaica, if they win they have to focus on education because the more uneducated people are, the democracy is at stake.
True, that's so true.
People are not educated enough to make informed decision or, even rationalize the decision they're making because people should be voting on policies. In Jamaica, I feel like people just take like what the MP is doing for me. It's not a personal thing. It's policy that affects your entire country.
True.
And then if people are not educated to make those decisions, they will vote with emotions all the time. Because I find a lot of the voters who are not saying Andrew Holness is like you have a personal vendetta against him. So you don't even hear what he's doing good for the country. It's like you could liken that to a child who's doing really well in class, but the teacher keeps giving you a failing grade because the teacher doesn't personally like you, even though you're all outperforming everyone else. You know what I mean?
True, yeah.
And so without education and our people being more educated, we're gonna have a real problem with our democracy. And that's how I feel.
Well, thank you.
Thank you for listening.
You're welcome.
Keep up the good job, because if it weren't for you guys, I feel like the JLP would be dead in the show, honestly.
Well, thank you.
Because they took a while to start pushing back on all the negativity coming from the PNP in terms of propaganda and Andrew Holness is a thief and all this. They took a while to come out. And it was you guys, you and other YouTubers who came out and said, wait a minute, this doesn't make any sense. Otherwise, I think they would be struggling right now, to be honest.
Yes, a lot of people say so.
They were late coming out with information to really push back. And even now, I don't even feel like they're aggressive. They're just kind of playing it nice and calm. And I feel like these guys are pitbull. You have to bite back. You can't be just like be Mr. Nice, and you need to call them out for who they are. You know what I mean?
Information warfare.
Yes, yes. But thank you for doing what you're doing, and I hope we can push through, and we can really, bring home this election, because boy, it's gonna be tough.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Nats.
You're
Thanks for
welcome.
listening.
Yeah, man. Hello, good night. Hello.
Hello, Natalie. Good night. How are you?
Good night. I'm fine, thank you.
And good night to the JPU family. Just quickly, I note, and thank you for bringing this to the public's attention, that when Mark Golden made that comment on Deion Jackson Miller's program, I know that even yesterday, when Mikhail was arguing, shouting, because he's now joined that bandwagon of shouters, he was saying the Prime Minister failed to acknowledge Mark Golding's comments about the transportation system when he was speaking at Halfway Tree, right? And most of the releases that they want to put out, the argument is that it's a continuation of what the PNP had sown. The economy, it's because Peter Phillips and others started, Andrew inherited and has continued. But it's okay for them to say that the JLP, the administration, needs to give credit to the PNP, but Mark Golding is telling you before, if he does get up to Gordon House, that he will not acknowledge and give credit. And that has to be of concern. So the things that has been going good, that the blinded PNP supporters and sympathizers don't see, but regionally, globally, and internationally, others leaders are commending the government for what it's doing, must just go to waste because they plan to take us back to basics and start all over again. Is that what we're really to expect? So the civil servants must not expect the wage increase. Their wages are going to go back to what it was. Is that a thinking?
Well, that is a very interesting thing. I mean, I don't know. Well, I don't know. Where do you trust the intelligence of the Jamaican voters?
I trust them, but sometimes in the heat of the moment and the excitement, sometimes we make irrational decisions, right? And then we live to regret it. Now, I heard you speak about the PM canceling his tour in St. Catherine. And I beg to say maybe he did it because of his supporters for their own safety. Because remember, he has security.
Does, yeah.
But it is what might happen to his team or his supporters void of his presence. Right? And so maybe he took that in like the hostility of the yesteryear to prove a point.
Hold on just a second. Um, sorry, short. There we go.
Right. I'm just saying it's if it's for the prime minister, I'm gonna applaud him making that decision not to put his supporters in any jeopardy once he's out of the space. But overall, we have to be concerned about the utterances of Mark Golding and understand that this man's his MO is wanting. There is something amiss. And he proves more and more that it is not really the care for the people. All this man wants is power. And by any means necessary. By any means necessary. And it might be to our own detriment. So, I mean, I listened to even the teachers today, and what the morning started off with the commendations that the passes for CXC and Cape were outstanding. They've risen above the mark set. I mean, they were a little bit off, but they're vast improvement. And then you have this group that is giving the government an ultimatum.
Well, people were saying it in the chat here. Say, we must acknowledge the people, the students who did so well today. I haven't even had a chance to look at the numbers, but the parents, whose children did well, congratulations. That's a very good thing,
It is.
So,
when you hear a school like Glengoff, Edwin Allen, the unconventional high schools that were once the low performers, when you move from 16% to 74%, that alone
it's a big jump.
caused the entire school community, the community on a whole, to laud the teachers, laud the administration, laud even the cross guard at the gate. Because that's where you see a community raise the children, and I commend them, I congratulate them, I lift my hats off to them, because it has not been easy, but they have proven their resilience. And if they start at this young age, then we can see that in the future we can expect good things. I continue to commend you, Michelle, and Lord have mercy, bad girl, bad girl Karen, stand up. Karen, that video with Karen yesterday was epic.
Really?
Look here, it puts you in a frame of mind. You know how they say Rosa Parks and now move? Yeah, she stood her ground, and to see a man that who knows her, first of all, refer to her in that condescending tone.
Yes.
And she have to tell her, say, no, you can't talk to me, so come in and I come call you. So put him boy in place.
A two-man come for tackler, see.
Like right. As you said, it's bully tactics. And she is showing that not everybody is going to be a Karen, but there is a time when you just have to stand your ground.
So them a calling.
You know, wash, just start put them up. And everybody have a space. The place don't belong to Uno, so we have to share the space.
Right.
And she was able to be the adult and to infuse a little bit of humor while standing her ground.
Well, let me take their call. This is them calling the program right now. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. This is those ladies calling. Let me dip on the road today, so maybe them just come back. Hello, good night. It sound like on dip on the road, man.
Yeah, man, we'll be now, go home.
Okay. Uno live, Uno still in Manchester? Yes. You just a talk, boy. He said, Karen, no angle the man them bad. So you want to look a 5-minute update. What happened today in South Manchester?
Well, we went back because we got work to do. And we had another little to do, but we don't want to kill everybody with them. We put that one on tomorrow.
Yeah. Yes, I saw it. Thank you.
Yeah, when little young lady was on her TikTok, so we said we'll give her a bus.
Mm-hmm.
So you put her up.
Yeah.
So we were there, we went putting up the posters, and yeah, we went put up the cloth them and put you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then you want you never get from between up because then they think so they solve, you know.
Oh. So how the candidate feeling? How the candidate feeling?
Well, the candidate is feeling pretty good. That is budget is worried sick.
You don't see him today? You don't see Bunting today?
That's not sure.
You're too loud.
We not every PNP area put up signs, picture. Anybody will take them down what's other people. Everywhere you want place where come from that you give down the concept price come from.
Oh. So you don't see the two man them were try to tackle on yesterday? You don't see them back today?
You see them? So Rice only said, don't take care and they were done inside and it.
You said dirty car in a run. Boy. Well, if all let him say a dirty Karen, we can manage that.
No, we can live with that.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know, say near enough for the man, it come to us, say like I'm Bardo, and then it is a retreat into a bar.
Oh. Oh, God.
You don't have a floor in it, come out and say that.
Oh, gosh.
When they done everybody in South Manchester know what Peter Mark.
The people that are born out, the people that are born him out.
We are telling about him.
Oh.
And not just about politics either. Everything about him.
Oh. Karen, you have to go explain to your people then when you come back on what you mean by Bunting is a cheap ore. Jesus, Father. Boy. We understand evil. We understand the other adjectives them, but you have to go explain the cheap ore part. Mm-mm. Worries in the dance. Worries tonight. Ooh. Lord, it look like so now for go find some people from Central carry come over South, come make them give one testimony.
Yeah, you know, that's a good idea.
Yeah, make them contact one what and do over there. I will never do over there. Yes, we have 19 days.
We are trying to, you know, the whole way through. We're not left time, so we're not left David.
Okay, so should we look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow in Crossroad?
Yeah, we're going live.
Wanna go in Crossroad? I only know one talk. Only know one talk. That's okay.
We will not say.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Well, we'll be watching. So if you end up there, we'll see you.
All right, darling.
Thank you for calling.
Night, everyone.
Yeah, man. This is the resistance, ladies, guys, on their way back into Jamaica's capital from South Manchester. What a something. Bunting under a piece of pressure. Hello, good night. Hello.
Good night.
Yes, good night. Welcome.
Yes, I'm here watching and listening to the girls. I was watching last night. And I was saying, but these girls are easy, you know?
And this you call political theater. Lord.
Suppose the whole of the PNP, them thought that they come back them, what would I do?
No, you have after them no mad.
No, I'm very safe. But remember, it was a PNP era, so enough PNP still left in there.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? only a convert, some of them are now for the wisdom, for know so well then. They're not supposed to vote this up, but we glad them come out and nothing great that happens still.
True.
Yes. What I'm talking about is the Prime Minister going into Waterford. And I think they know that the Prime Minister was coming through. So they get a group of people to come stand up in the way. I think the Prime Minister did the right thing because as the leader of the nation, if he had carried his people into a confrontation, you don't know what is behind that crowd and you don't know who have what in the crowd or who set up where, then maybe there might be a killing or something, right? And then the must say the Prime Minister wrong. So he did the right thing, turned back, because, it's not that going to make the votes, it's on the day.
Okay.
Right. And I think Vaz in tech work.
Ooh.
To me, him look like him cokehead or him something wrong with him.
Ooh.
Because even when I see him go over the Belmont Road place.
Does it talking?
And God make mischief. I want something that like say him feel empowered,
Yeah, there's something wrong with the whole of them. Oh, you see, a follow golden, a birds of a feather. Something wrong with the whole of them. Me tell them that over here already. It's a group of mad people.
Him feel like him just big.
But he doesn't even have a base of supporters over there against Big Rob. So it's like he's just riding with the moment. By right, them should have replaced him, because him now cut no dash. People them don't want him.
But hold on. Now over St. Catherine him there run. Or him reach over Waterford.
Boy, I don't know them. I don't know. A confusion.
Because one of the time him did, I think a Tufton or the other one there what did that what name again him did the light and put the aisle thing and them they take him down because them they said something against him. I'm not remembering his name right now. But it was over St. Catherine in our era there so. Oh, him reach a Waterford all on a sudden. Figure rebel up proud against the Prime Minister could have gone in, because the police them could have just going on who they dead. But the Prime Minister don't want that. You understand? Just be the bigger person and turn back because at the end of the day, a labor right away. So, just turn back. But the next thing again, I was listening to Mark done by Maroon Town. And a speaker came on and he said, Maroon Town has always been a PNP place.
Okay.
And him say, I was hearing where they said that the Maroons, big up Mark because Mark is going to give them a space at the table. If the Maroons are sovereign people, and as the leader said, they do not vote, they don't get involved in our business, they don't want us involved in their business, how comes they want to sit at the table with us?
It's a good question, and I will be talking a little more about that later on.
Right.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Mark on every platform, it make it be known that Mama P and over to him. Mama P sent him to go on the mission for her.
All right. We know that's foolishness.
Those lies.
Because it's second nature to him. I don't think he's capable of understanding the importance of being truthful to others. But we've seen this movie before. We've got 19 days of it left, so we'll see what happens. But thank you for your contribution over here tonight.
One more thing is that Nikisha came on the platform and the crowd real when they said our good body. Are we voting for a beauty queen or somebody to run the country?
Them who are real up, they are voting for the BBL what Bunting paid for.
Okay.
Yes.
Have a good night.
Thank you, you too.
Yeah.
Let me just answer two questions that came up in the chat. Somebody asked me what I thought about KD Knight and the apology that he asked Tufton for and the back and forth about lawsuit in the media. It's gonna be hard for KD Knight to prove malicious intent because KD Knight cannot prove that Dr. Tufton tampered with the voice note. Can't prove it. I mean, this should be interesting. If they decide to take it that far, it's gonna be interesting. Tufton can go put a defense where say, listen, this is how I interpret what I heard and what I played. And this was out there in the public domain. I posted the entirety of that voice note about 8 months ago and I reshared it. So if Tufton find the tape, sorry, the part of the voice note, and him says so him interpret it, it's really an interesting thing to see. But the most important part of it is if they're gonna accuse him, say him tamper with and splice and so they cannot prove that. So it's to be seen. We'll see what happens. There was another question in the chat. Me not remember. I don't like to be talking and not answering questions. It was an important one. I did pin it, but it gone. I remember the other question. Oh, the other question is somebody asked, what is it gonna be like over here on election night? In a few days, I'm gonna ask you guys who wants to be part of the panel over here election night. So I initially thought that we could do like a half dozen people, but more people want to participate, right? So if we can put 12 people, may I forgot check with StreamYard and see if we are allowed to do that. And if we're allowed to do that, then I will just ask you guys to um let me know who wants to join, and then everybody will get a link to join the platform over here election night. So at least 12 people, I think that's reasonable. And you know what? This is gonna be for the people of JPU, the subscribers of JPU. So if you don't subscribe over here, then me not think say you for come and get no chance for sit down on the panel like other people who subscribe. Subscribers over here, they can be JLP, PNP, or no P. The only thing me don't want over here is liar. Nobody can come sit down on the panel over here, come tell no lie. But for your subscriber over here, you're welcome. So I'll be putting up something about next week, and then you can just leave your contact, your name that you use in the chat over here, and then you will get the link to come up. So that's what we'll be doing over here on election night. I'm gonna try to do a 2-hour program. Maybe start a little earlier than 8 p.m. Jamaica time, 9 p.m. US time. What is? JPU via WhatsApp 478. What is? Well, sitting around with the computer, yeah. So okay, sorry about that. Yeah, so that's what we'll be doing. So any more questions? Oh, congratulations to our students, parents, teachers, education ministry, and all other stakeholders who contribute to the great CXC success. Yes, that's good to hear. I would really like to see some data in terms of schools and students No call on the 561 number, please. No call on the 561 number. That's why the program the sound just come off. Let me know if the sound is back, guys. Okay, Kamdar, thank you for that information. There was a press conference today with the data. All right, I will check that out. Thank you. Guys, when Faval Williams was there, I want to show you how bullies work, you know. When Faval Williams was there as the education minister, every day then come out and call up Faval name. And then disrespect Faval. And then make meme with Faval. And then we're there. And somebody brought this to my attention recently. Them say, Nuts, you realize that from Dana Dixon became the education minister, you notice, say, you know, hear them a call up her name and a disrespect her. And I choose something, you know. You know why? She more has a personality where she will go after anybody who come after she in a different way, right? But Faval now do them something there. So you see how the bullies them work? Call up people name, disrespect people, but then they're not gonna call Dana's name. Wanna look out. I wanna see her through me attack. And Dana's doing a good job, by the way. Guys, I came across this picture today of my grandmother. I wanted to share it with you guys. This is my grandmother, guys. She passed away now still, but this is my grandmother on my mother's side. You know, she never left Jamaica a day in her life. Never left Jamaica a day in her life. Sometimes, I don't know if this happened with other people, but sometimes you have a moment where you reminisce and think about your grandparents and folks that passed on, especially as you get older in life. That happens a lot with me. Grandfather, one of my grandfathers still alive, but my two grandmothers died. So life go, you know. But I'll take one more call. I'll take one more call before we go. Yes, I look like her and my mom. Her and my mom, they look identical. And most of the women on my mom's side, very dark skin. That's how they look. One more call, guys. Everybody's telling me about the man. We only say trending. When him try. I'll try to listen. I don't know if you invite him over here. I'll try to listen to what he's saying. Guys, me have a problem with a man. We get up every day and cuss data and Campbell. I'm going to tell you now why I have a problem with a man there. Even though I understand why I'm angry. Disrespect, him cuss PNP and him say them not no manners, them not no respect for people. That's why them can go lose and come down upon them. Lose them seat by 2,000 much vote and come there. Let me tell you why I'm not feel sorry for them. You see them who keep politicians in place for 2 decades and 3 decades and them have nothing to show. How can they complain now? The PNP voters, them have to come together, unite together and decide say them don't want no more incompetent politicians. Go put on no green, and not say everybody a put on green. Or not say everybody a join with the government. And that when figure do, when them come from other place and compound with them loser style. No in an argument with them, just go put on no green. And that when figure do.
Never choose Jamaica.
I love it.
Straight, yeah, let's go. Stand in. True Jamaican. All right, love broken. Yeah, we have to make it plus so we are switch.
What are you doing?
I'm
I get
here.
you from
What's up?
that.
Mm?
As me hear you talk, where's one PMP? When them there? They gonna hide?
Most of them left, you know. Most of them left on.
But not. They need to come together and go fight for the party. Me say me get. I was in the airport the other day and my flight get delayed and I was going through so me tell the people business. And I book up on some PMP. There must be one PMP. And they were talking about how them plan to change the color to blue and go. That's me camera.
Which part you see them?
They were on TikTok. And they were
Oh.
saying that how um to me it's like they're waiting on the election for Mark to get a bad beat and then tell him to go. Mark is not gonna go like that. As me say, if they want about them party, they have to cut the lifeline. Everybody got to go. You know, it's a circus coming to and everybody join the circus. Ringmaster, Joker, everybody.
Them not no sense, man. You know, to say.
From Philip Parler down to Julian, everybody join the clown show.
In any political movement, when you have a person there who nobody don't want and lost confidence in, nobody no fight and no argument, everybody just resign. You understand?
Exactly.
These people, them fool. They either join it or then drag out the war.
But I'm saying that the one PMP, I am quite sure that their base is bigger than the Risers' base.
It is.
Right, you know, you can't watch me now vote for Green. For save your party, you have to do something. You can't sit down and say you're nah. That's why them lose it in the first place.
That's true.
You saw the signs and you did nothing. You understand? Me sit down and me list to them and me watch him and I say, oh gosh, these people talk so much.
You should have sent a link on give me.
You know, I just then list to them because I don't know who I got in there.
Oh, maybe them over here listen to. Good night. 1 PNP on a good night.
I just don't know, but I'm saying they need to fight, man. They need to rise up. Them base bigger than risers. The only way to get rid of them people is we not going to have no opposition after election.
Me say 20 years. Me say 20 years we not in opposition. But as long as the country run good, we don't really care. Because you see what they do Delano when he go knock on the woman door. We have people who will hold folks accountable, don't it? And we will too.
Yeah, but see some of them road and run go update, and I think it's a video I saw today. I said I look on the road, but she run go update and I look on the road.
Yes, somebody tell me say them see him in our vehicle out in Westmoreland. I'm not gonna call the place name, but them I say then Dayton just a decide for campaign because you know him up on the platform I call up and this up people, call up people name and this up people.
But you know, not to be truthful, these people, you know, I mean, taking over companies, changing the company to look like them, you know, to carry the message that they want. It's something that they're very good at, taking over companies and changing it.
Hostile acquisition.
Yeah. So what they're doing with the PMP is the same thing.
It's such a shame and disgrace.
They might change the color from orange to blue, and she get it from good source. I sit down and I say, no problem. I don't talk too much. And I need to act.
Nobody not sorry for them, you know. Because them not no fight left in them. All this and see the one them where they don't know we can capture them party. I talk about blood and fire. A intimidation tactic them are subtle intimidation.
The one PMP movement is bigger than the risers. It shouldn't take them nothing to run them way.
True.
It shouldn't take nothing for them get up and go vote them out.
You know, see the only one who have courage over there, Lisa. Alisa alone have courage over there. Alisa alone take care of herself. The whole of the, and when I talk about them, I really and truly the MP them, you know. And them should have made the first move. If you say step down or walk out.
What Lisa did.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Can't follow idiot blindly.
Yeah. Yeah. Been a rep no side, but You know, when you say foolishness, and if you say a party, you need to stand up. If not, shut up.
Exactly.
Not do nothing.
True.
And that me don't want to ask if true. Me just come in and hear you. I talk about the same thing. I mean, I say, rotted. I forgot to me hear them the other day. But, you know, anyway, Karen and free one trust me, one dollar does not Karen.
Me, I tell you. Everybody talk about it. All right. Thank you for calling.
All right. Take care.
Good night. You see, guys, one heap of coward. Lord cheese. Let me tell you something, man. Me can't deal with people who are coward, you know. Who never see me walk with coward yet? From you coward? I mean, I don't walk with bullies either. But me not like people who are coward because them the people they are getting on a problem they will run left you. Them the people they not stand up for them country. Them the people they not stand up on a principle. Me can't deal with coward, man. From you coward, me you cannot be friends. Cannot. I just the truth. But anyway, that's the last call for the night. Somebody's asking about Craig Oates and getting charged. You know, me see this something that circulate. I don't talk to Craig Oates yet. But I'm gonna try to send him a message and see what go on with that. The program is on tomorrow, but I should be talking with the other ladies. And then we're back on Monday. So if anything, if Craig wants to join us on Monday, if Craig wants to join us on Monday, then he's welcome to stop by. I didn't even know that there was an altercation. Okay, that's important information. It was on the news that both got charged. Okay, we'll see how that works. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for participating. Make sure you're sharing the content. Make sure you give the live a thumbs up. Silent listeners, good night and welcome. And make sure to subscribe. I am still working on this podcast that we are coming out with next week. May I wait on some equipment same way. Because they send something come give me another wrong something. So, I have to wait for the right thing to come. So we'll talk more about that. Any more questions before we go, guys? Any more question? When are you booking Celebrity Try? Me I hear what Try say first. Come in and really listen to what he said. People sent it to me, but it's been a little busy. And I when me did feel sick. One of them day they were gone, me never feel too good. For about 24 hours, me never feel good, So me have to go check some messages and sit. But me listen and see what I go on. Anyway, thank you guys so much. We'll catch up. Have a good night.
Yo, JPU, Jamaica Politics Uncovered. This one for the Queen of Truth, Natalie. Natalie, you are one of the best. No test, JPU channel, pass the truth quest. Them are right facts, you tear down the wall. Bringing info to the people, big up for all. From Parliament floor to country lane. JPU show the game, no stain. We love you, Natalie.